Hey everybody, Maddie here with Backwoods Mindset. So today I'm going to be showing you what our ideal property would look like. I actually have a visual representation to kind of show you what we're thinking. Some things have changed in our way of thinking, and what we want to do, how we want to eventually end up spending money. It's something we're trying to, we don't want to get in debt. We buy again. We're probably not going to be paying cash for anything. We'll have some, to put down from the sale of this house that we own now. And that's something important. That's something that I work towards this. And, we still owe on this one, but what we can make off of it is more than what we paid for it. We got this house for a good price. So I wanted to show you guys what we'd be looking for, because what we're running into is we're having a hard time finding what we're looking for. And people look all the time. I get emails all the time with properties. Unfortunately, some of them are very cool, not exactly what we're looking for. This is more of what we're looking for. Of course, in this video, I even say it. Some things will change, some things we will negotiate on to not have. And that's okay. Some of the things don't have to be on there, but this is like ideal dream property for us. This is what we think would work best for our situation. Now, I want to start off before this, and I want to thank everybody for watching all of my videos and my lives and anything that has to do with YouTube. When you guys buy shirts off a bonfire, anything that you guys have done, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys for it. It helps with everything. Now, moving forward, because this property is going to be part of the Backwoods Mindset, any money that we're going to be making for YouTube is going to be going to make the channel better, of course, first and foremost. When we do giveaways, stuff like that, we'll still use some of the money for that, but a lot of the money is going to be being saved up to go towards another property here. And we're looking. We're currently looking. We're looking into our options. We're looking at everything. The one thing that I will say when you get further in the video is that we may not buy raw land and then put something on it. It's an idea. We may just get land with a house on it. And this is where you kind of see my idea, what I want. Now, of course, if we do the mother-in-law suites, those would be things that would be added on afterwards, unless we could find one with mother-in-law suites on it. And I didn't bring that up. I recorded the what you're going to see here in a minute. I recorded that first, just to get it out of the way. But because I already had the pictures and everything, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this. But those will be additions added on if they need to be. So if I don't want to plan something out. I'm going to plan out for max the max scenario of what everything that could happen all at once. We're going to plan for that first. But if it's just me, a man, and the kids, it's not a big deal. So, and you'll see what works for us, what we like as a family, and if you guys can help us, that's appreciated too. All my contact information is literally, it's in my about on the YouTube. You can go into the about, you can get my email, the links to Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You can send me messages there. People do all the time. Feel free to do that. Facebook, the Backwoods Mindset Facebook, my email address, all the links are in the description of this video as well. You just scroll down there, you can see them. You can email me if you see a property. If you're like, man, you know what? I think Maddie would really like this one. I want to send it to him. Please do that. Now, if the properties, I would say, I don't want to talk money, but the one that I'm showing you, there is an issue on the cost, and that's a lot of the stuff around us. Anyways, just kind of wanted to show you what we're going to be looking for, and here we go. Okay, so as I was saying, I wanted to show you guys a visual representation of what we'd be looking for in a house. So as you can see on the screen there, we have a ranch home. This is one that we found that we really liked, and then we saw the price. and where it was located, and we're not good with that. So the price was more, way more. For instance, when you see this, I'll give you an idea. It's little over 500,000 for this house and the property, and that's for 20 acres, and the house. So yeah, that's just not something that I'm willing to pay. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the area, but I kind of wanted to give you an idea. So this house has a basement. I do prefer basements. I like having one. Doesn't matter if I don't have a basement. But it's nice to have the storage and possibly an area for storm shelter, need be. Now, we were looking at that one before that I showed everybody that I really, really liked. If we don't have to do raw land, we're not going to. We're going to stay away from doing raw land. We will go with a house before we would go with raw land. It's not necessarily, we wouldn't be building ourselves if we went that route. Going this way might be more affordable depending on the situation. If we do go raw land, we'd most likely be going with pre-manufactured or mobile home type thing. So, but anyways, here is the first picture. So there's the house. And then this next picture here, this is the house. You can see the barn, I believe, is going to be to your left. I'm hoping that this shows it the same way that I'm looking at it. But the barn would be to the left. And then behind it, you have the pond, which goes across some of it. And I don't know if you can see way up at the top, that's the river, which is actually still on the property. Okay. And it goes over into that wooded area over there. I can't remember, there's X amount of tillable acres, but there's a little bit of everything on this property, and that's what I'm looking for. It doesn't necessarily have to have a pond and a river, but those are both plus sides. I would never really have to leave home to fish, because the river would be right there on my property where I could fish it, and I have the pond right there. It's kind of would be a win-win for me. Once again, I can't afford $500,000, but these are things that I like, and that I would like to find. Now, I can, of course, I'm not going to get everything that I want. I can, some of those can be taken away and it would still be okay. I can make things work. Pond and river isn't a necessity. They're awesome things. I could always dig out a pond if I got property that didn't have one. So those are things that are just cool on this one that I like. But I also want to give you an idea. This is why I need the acreage. I need my hunting land, which I have plenty on this. 20 acres is fine. 15 acres is fine. Having the water takes care of the fishing, land to do stuff with the kids. We can plant stuff, got the house. This barn, on the other hand, in the picture here, you are going to see is hit. It is a destroyed barn. It looks like it's in really bad shape and it probably has to come down, but it still looks really cool. And I would probably, if there was any good wood on this barn, I would probably try to do it and save as much wood as I can, because it's an old barn and the looks kind of cool, but safety wise, it would most likely need to be taken down. So we're going to go to the next picture here where we have the water back there. Once again, there's pine trees around it. On the one right side of the house, there's pine trees, but back here you got all sorts of trees around the pond. I just think that's super cool. I would love to have something like that where I don't have to leave my house. The kids want to go out and fish. They can go out and fish. They don't have to think about anything. It's really ideal, and that's really something that I would be looking for. Then here's another one of the house. It's got the garage on the one end. It's not an overly big house. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Minimum 3 bedrooms. Minimum 1 bathroom. 2 would be great. It would be ideal. We've been going, Amanda and I, and Aiden and Darcy. Let's see. So Aiden's going to be 15. So we've gone over 15 years with having 1 bathroom everywhere we lived. It hasn't been a big deal. We make it work. I don't care. I just don't. So one bathroom is fine. 2 bathrooms is great. Whatever. It is what it is. I could care less about bathrooms. Not my not a big deal with me. Amanda doesn't care either. So we've been living like this for the whole time we've been married, and having one bathroom has never been a big deal. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you need to get more bathrooms. No, you don't. You don't need to. It's nice to, but you don't have to. There's another one. Now, over here in the picture, you can see in the corner there how bad that wood is, but it's cool old barn. I kind of like the way this house looks. I like the color of the blue. I'm weird. I don't know. I kind of like it. Um, I like having the pine trees. I think we're going to see a little bit better here. Well, oh no, the last photo was the one that you see a little bit better, but they're here. Now, I'm not real keen on having trees too close to the house. I would rather have them a little bit off of the house. Once again, those are all things that can be taken care of, but I want a lot of trees on the property. I enjoy having them. It's fun. I want some woods. I want to be able to go out and have fun. So, and then you can see all the pines there on the front and the side, and there's that barn that's kind of beat up again. That would be something that I'd probably have somebody take a look at and let me know what they think, if it's worth do anything with, if it's better to. I don't know anything about that stuff, so I'd have to pull in a professional to let me know. But I would not trust it, and I would get somebody that knows what they're doing to take a look at it and let me know, what we should do. Here's another one back here. You can really see how bad the back of that barn is. Like I mean, that's the siding of the barn. I don't know structurally how the barn is. Structurally, that barn could be just fine and it needs new siding, which would be a project and it would cost, but we could figure that out over time if that's, all that it is. It would be nice to have that to store stuff in. But you can see how heavy that is there with the trees. And this is a fall winter picture. So it's not real. There isn't a whole lot of leaves and stuff on the trees. And then I think we got one more picture here. And this one we have the back, and this is kind of looking. So you see the tree lines there. That's all part of the property. You can really see how bad the siding is in this one. So who knows? Who knows what the structure's like? But once again, I'd get a professional in there and would see what we need to do. But I like seeing that clothesline there. Like, that's cool. I would just love to have my clothes blown out in the clothesline. That's something. But this is an actual visual representation of what we would like. So if you see anything that looks like this, send it over to me. We'll be back here in a second. Okay. So thank you for watching this. You guys got an idea. You guys have seen the visual representation of what the Backwoods Mindset family, me, Amanda, Aiden, Darcy, the dogs, the cat, everything, what would work for us. Of course, there's things that are going to need to be done. But this is ideal of what I'm looking for. You've seen it now. Like I said before, if you could send me emails, Facebook messages, if you see any properties, send them over to me. Let me take a look at them so I can show Amanda. We can sit down. We can kind of go over stuff, look at it, look at locations, see what's going on. Trying to build my brand, trying to make things better. Because I would like to be able to use this to be able to get what I want. I put time and effort into this, and I'm going to be putting a lot more time and effort. And I've been saying that for a while, and I've really been trying. I don't know. It's been little things here or there, but I'm really trying to put my foot down on the gas pedal right now to try to get it going a little bit better. Weather's getting better. I've been getting super excited for that. But I'm going to get going here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go up. Amanda's at work right now. I'm going to go up and spend some time with the kids. I love you guys. Slime on. As Buck always says, shirts are for work. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.